Good morning to you all. Today we will see about good morning to all. So now we will see about the operational parameters of biogas plant. So what are the two types of biogas plant available commonly? One is floating drum plant and fixed dome digester or plant. Normally cow dung is used in the biogas called as gobar gas. In the rural places, farmers grow cow, so cow dung you will be getting. That cow dung we are utilizing as a source to use in the biogas plant to produce biogas, and gas will be used in place of the LPG for cooking purpose and also for lighting purpose. So we'll see the operating parameters of this plant. One, temperature. So methane forming bacteria works in a temperature range of 25 degrees Celsius. First point, the temperature. So normally at less temperature, the bacteria works less. At high temperature, the bacteria works more. Normally in the fridge and house, we are using fridge now. So in that what we are using, we are maintaining very low temperature. Up to 0 degree, 5 degree, okay, 5 to 0 degree, very low, less temperature. Less temperature, the bacteria won't function. So whatever the food substance you give, that will be preserved, be maintained to some extent, okay, to some days or if for the less temperature, the bacteria, the more time the food substance we can maintain. This is to prevent the bacteria function only. Okay. So first point is temperature. The temperature is around 20 to 55 degree. Above the gas production decrease, above the gas production increase. But however, the methane content will decrease. So it is not advisable to go beyond 55 degree Celsius. Next, pressure. So 1 bar, 1.2 bar is optimum. Okay. So excess pressure releases the gas from the slurry and also causes leaks in the joint. Atmospheric, what is atmospheric pressure? Atmospheric pressure is 1 bar pressure. So here it is 1.2 bar, so slightly above. If the pressure is more, means more slurry will come out. One side you are putting the input, another side after the decomposition gas is produced and the waste is coming out. No? That waste is called slurry. The pressure is more, means more slurry will come. The conversion will not happen properly. Okay. And additionally, the leaks may also come in the joints or the usage, storing, transporting those places. Addition of oxygen results in explosion. This very safely we have to play. Okay, next point, solid to moisture ratio in the biomass. This cow dung is solid. Okay, to be solid. So this cow dung you are mixing with water. Okay. Then only you can you can inject it in it. So optimum total solid concentration is 7 to 9%. So water helps, if you add water, it helps in mixing and movement of bacteria, and digestion rate and all will increase. But high water content will reduce the slurry temperature, so gas production will drop. What we have seen the first point, less temperature will reduce the reaction. So here, the mixture ratio, the water proportion is more, the gas production will decrease. Okay, digestion rate will decrease. Less water acids will accumulate. It will also prevent the further fermentation process. So here the optimum ratio we have to go 4.4 pH value. The optimum pH is in between the 6.5 to 7.5. So deviation from this value causes imbalance in the bacteria population, affecting the production of biogas. So this pH also we have to ensure that this is within the range. Okay, feeding rate. Feeding rate means the cow dung slurry you are injecting. No, how much quantity you can inject, what rate you can inject. It's all depends on the type of the digester. If you feed too much, also the digestion won't happen. It will come out. Okay, at some based on the capacity only you can inject. You have to give sufficient time for digestion. That is called retention period here. Even if you are taking food, the food have to digest now. You have to give sufficient time for the digestion to happen. Then only food will digest, and it will energy will get energy. So similarly here, if sufficient time is given for digestion, then the decomposition will happen. For example, if the retention period is 50 days, means daily you can give only 1/50th of the volume of the digester. So first day you are giving 1/50th volume. Like that, 50 days if you give it, the entire volume will occupy. But from 51st day only, you will be getting the biogas yield. First 50 days you won't get, because the retention it is the digestion period, digestion days. After 51 day onwards, you will be getting the output. We can get the output. Okay. Next point, carbon to nitrogen ratio. Another nutrients in biomass. For optimal growth and activity of bacteria, it is essential that required nutrients are available in the correct chemical form and concentration. So carbon and nitrogen are the main nutrients for anaerobic bacteria. So carbon supplies the energy and nitrogen is needed for building up the cell. Anaerobic bacteria use carbon 25 to 30 times faster than nitrogen. The optimum carbon nitrogen ratio is 30:1 for maximum microbiological activity. So various organic waste used for biogas production differs in their CN ratio. Okay, this ratio, based on this ratio, the output and output quality property will vary. Seeding of biomass with bacteria. Seeding means to initiate the digestion process, we need to add little bacteria. The bacteria means don't get fear for a human, for during the fever, whenever we are not well, doctor asked to take blood test. In that, we will see the bacteria level. Bacteria, good bacteria is also there, bad bacteria is also there, or some bacteria is required for these things to happen. Okay, for the fermentation to happen. So here, small quantity of To accelerate the digestion process, a small quantity of the digested slurry containing methane forming bacteria is added to the fresh charge and is known as seeding process. So animal manure itself contains methane, which will multiply slowly. To accelerate the digestion process, seeding is needed. Okay. Initially, we have to give, afterwards that automatically that slurry itself will be considered as, will be taken as seeding material. Mixing or stirring. So the dung and water mixing should be proper. Okay. To maintain uniformity in the substrate concentration, temperature and other environmental factors minimizes the formation of scum at the surface and prevent the deposition of solids at the bottom. The retention time. Okay, as I said, each source will have different retention time, different digestion time. Accordingly, whatever the source we do, accordingly we have to give the retention time, we have to design the digester. Okay. The effect of toxic substance. All the places, whatever you eat only will come out. Whatever you put, the source, the output will come. So the ammonia, antibiotics, pesticides, detergents, heavy metals like chromium, copper, nickel, zinc, etc. are toxic to bacteria responsible for the biodigestion. Antibiotics in the feed will have its trace in the manure produced. Heavy metals are mostly present in the industrial waste. So these items and all should not be there in the inlet, in the cow tank. If any this substance, if the cow is eaten or taken the food along with the food, or if you are giving medicines, if these things are there, its dung will also have this presence. So this will, while the toxic substance is digested, the composition of biogas will vary and may lead to problem. And even see the second point, antibiotics in the feed will have the trace in the manure. So whatever the antibiotics there, it will reflect in the outlet. Okay, the manure source, biogas, as well as the slurry is coming. No, the slurry also we will put in dry sand. We will use as manure. So this is also to be noted. Okay. Thank you.